Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and are you ready to learn a new technique called triple layer embossing? Now, you've heard of triple layer stamping. That is where you take 3 pieces of paper and take out all the black pieces or the colored cardstock right here, put your white pieces together and just stamp. And then you slide your black pieces or your colored pieces back into it, and that's how you have your triple layer stamping. Well, with this one, we have triple layer embossing. So you'll see that I didn't stamp, which you could if you wanted to, but what I did was I took the colored cardstock, put them all together just like we did with this one, and then I ran them through my platinum machine. And then this one right here, which is the one we're going to do, because I wanted you to really see how the embossed images go together, where this one just has a little bit of, you can see it, but it's just not defined enough. So I took some of the layers out, and I just want you to try the technique this way, and then you can see how it's done. So very, very easy, but very pretty. So let me just show you the stamp sets that we're going to be working with. We're going to be using the Fiddle Leaf Embossing Folder, one of my favorites. It has such beautiful definition to it. So this is the raised side, but the unraised side, or the debossed side, is absolutely gorgeous also. The fiddle leaves look like they're just popping out of the paper. It's just so pretty. So you can use either side that you want, but like I said, it's just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And here's all my layers that we're going to use. Now, the stamp sets that we're going to use, this is called the In the Tropics stamp set, and it's a beautiful little stamp set. It's got some gorgeous leaves in it, some flowers, and it is a bundle, so you do have the, yes, I do always stamp extra things. It is a bundle, so it does have the dies to go along with it. And then the stamp set that I'm using is one of my go-to stamp sets. It's called Remarkable You, and we're going to use the It's a Good Day for a Good Day. So those are the stamp sets that we're going to use, and let's get going because this is such an easy card to do. So let's do the stamping first and get that out of the way. So I'm going to bring in my black licorice ink and my little sentiment, and I'm just going to stamp that in the middle. You want to do that before you do your leaves, because you're going to just center your leaves all around there. All right, now I'm going to take my new fresh sage and this leaf from the stamp, excuse me, and I'm just going to go all the way around. Okay, just kind of outline. You can overlap. There we go. We're just kind of bringing it all in. All right, so there's our little saying, and then what we're going to do is take these pieces right here, take our white pieces out. Okay, so these are all of our white pieces. Now, if I wanted to, I could take and I could actually stamp on all of these, just like you do triple layer stamping, but I decided I wanted to have the focal point on these two. Now, to keep these two together, we're going to take just a little bit of adhesive and put it right here in the middle. Now, you want to center it just like if you were finishing up your card. You're going to just take and put it together just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our little platinum machine. Let's take and put this in our embossing folder right here first. So you stick it in your embossing folder just like you would normally, just like that, okay? And we're going to bring in our little platinum machine right here. Now, when you're doing the embossing, you're going to take and use your platform. You're going to then use your embossing folder, which is right here, okay? Then we're going to take and we're going to use our embossing mat, which is this one right here, okay? And then last but not least, we're going to use the orange plate, all right? And you're just going to take and run it through. And let's get this little guy put right away. He's so cute and tiny. All right, that's how easy this is. Grab this little guy right here, and look at how beautiful. Can you see all the embossing? And you see how the whole thing, you can't even tell where it starts and stops, but see how it all just kind of goes right together? It's absolutely beautiful. And now, just like triple stamping, we're going to take and we're going to put the pieces back together. So this one's going to go on here. Now, what I try to tell people is don't take them off and turn them around, because then they're not going to go the right way. So I'm just going to take and very carefully pull that apart, slide this one in here. They're still going the same way. So this leaf matches that leaf, and then this is going to go underneath here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our Easy Glide and stick it all together. All right, so let's start with our bottom piece. Okay. All right, there's our bottom piece. Then our next piece is going to be this little guy right here. Okay. And then actually I want to take, and before I put that down permanently, I just want to make sure that okay, so let's take and add this. Oh, isn't that so pretty? And as you can see, there we go. This leaf still goes with that one. This one still goes with that one. There's the continuation of this one. That's the beauty of this. And it's just like triple stamping, except we're doing it with the embossing folders, and they're just so pretty. All right, so then this is going to go right here on the top. And last but not least, I'm going to show you how to do this little flower. Now this one right here, we just did kind of plain, but I'm going to show you how we can take our daubers. Okay, we're going to start with our Summer Days, and I'm just going to ink up the whole thing. All right, so there's our first one. And we do it with the daubers so we don't muddy up our ink pads. All right, and then here is the haystack. All right, and I'm just going to go around the outside with the haystack. Okay, just like that. And then on the inside, I'm going to take some of our rich coral and just dab it a little bit, just to give it a little bit of color. Okay, I'm not doing it real dark. I'm not doing it, I don't want a whole lot of lines. And then we're going to take a scrap piece of paper here. And just stamp that on our scrap piece of paper. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Do you see the color that's in there? Oh, just so pretty. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, because we do have a die for that, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to bring my die back in here, my machine, and I'm just going to cut that out. Again, another 10-minute or less card, and it is good to go. Now this time we're going to take and use the platinum. We're going to take and put this right on the top there. Add this. This little platinum is adorable. All right, just line that up. Add our last plate and run her through. There we go. Let's move this out of the way. Grab this little guy right here, and we are ready to pop it up onto our card right here. All right, so let's see where we want to put it. I think I'm going to put this one up here on the top. So let's grab some foam squares, and we are good to go. Isn't that so cute? Another 10-minute or less card. These are just getting to be my favorite cards. Fast, effective, and oh, so pretty. Look at that. Ta-da! That's a little bit different than this one, which is a little bit different than this one. Remember, this one has all the layers. These two, I wanted to show that you can highlight the embossing a little bit more. And this one, I did the colors of the flower just a little bit different. Can you see that? Just so very pretty. And I did it with our daubers. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I love bringing you these videos.